When Red Ranger Austin St. John got arrested for PPP fraud, it sent the fandom in shambles. Here you are, the original Red Ranger being arrested for a crime where he was accused of stealing from the government. And recently, I was able to obtain court documents that prove 100% without a doubt that he did testify against good friend, you could say former best friend, Cord Newman, which I told you I was going to happen a while ago. And, he has plenty of pictures of Cord. This is around the time that they got the money for the fraud that took place. And let's just give you a brief update. This is the indictment, guys. You guys probably remember the indictment. Give me 1 second. Oh, this is the indictment. Jesus, I gotta get this. Where Austin St. John takes the stand. All right. This is the sealed indictment. There's a couple names you see on here. Austin St. John, Cord Newman. Now, if you remember, the top two, Michael Hill, Andrew Moran, were the top two participants in this case. All right. These were the ringleaders. Andrew did the applications. Michael Hill did the investments. Now, if you go down here, we can scroll through it and you can kind of see where Cord Newman was at. He took out the application and he sent money to, let's keep going down. Count one, wire fraud. Right here, defendants led by Michael Hill and Andrew Moran got recruited, and they basically used the money for nefarious things. Everyone used Andrew Moran's address. Everyone went through Michael Hill for the investments. And salute to Meat Hooks for dropping one membership. Appreciate you. Now, here's Cord Newman's charge, right? This is what Cord Newman did. It's a lot. I'm not gonna go through everything, but he did this. He filed these. A lot of people use the same address, that's the same IP address, which was Andrew Moran's place, and he submitted a false application. Now, in the same hand, you have right here, between June 23rd, Cord Newman, Andrew Moran, Jason Geiger, Alexander Curtisano transferred approximately $421,000 funds into Hill's account. All right, where is the Austin St. John? This is what Austin St. John did. For those who like, oh, he's innocent. Where's the evidence? For the Brent fams out there. Jason Geiger, also, all real name, played by Austin St. John. He got a loan for $225,000 of the funds. Geiger sent approximately around 10% to Moran and invested $170,000 with Spencer. Spencer was the foreign exchange guy through Michael Hill. All right. Now, as time would go, Austin St. John would plead guilty. He would enter a guilty plea. This was filed 5/6. And in his factual basis, he said, yes, I worked with Andrew Moran and Cord Newman. This is when I said, hey, it's snitching time. Anytime you name these people specifically in your plea, chances are you're going to have to testify against them. And that's exactly what ended up happening with Austin St. John. We haven't gotten there yet, but I'm laying down the foundation. So for those unaware, yes, he did use St. John Enterprises to obtain government funds under the Paycheck Protection Program. All right, you like, damn, well, we notice he personally transferred, deposited, otherwise fraudulently obtained funds in a manner not authorized by the PPP. Like, guys, the people who said, where's the evidence? He made the transfers. He did the wire transfers, okay? Now, let's keep going. He did sign off on a false loan application, which, I'm sure he'll say, oh, it was the other guy. They tricked me. Nah. You're not about to play stupid. You knew exactly what you're doing. So how do I know Austin St. John testified? Well, it's this thing called the witness list. This witness list came out today. This is what took me so long. This is the trial witness list. All right. So you're like, well, who testified? Jason Geiger. Jason Geiger testified. Michael Hill testified. Andrew Moran testified. And you have to wonder how stupid Court Newman could be, considering out of, I think it was like 22 people getting arrested, Court Newman thought he was going to get by pleading not guilty and blame it on his co-defendants who took plea deals. Well, I'm here to give you the story. That did not work out in his favor. So what happened at trial? So look, this is trial day. I'm getting these. This is trial day 2. Now, what you need to see in trial day 2 is, hold on, witness Michael Hill. Michael Hill is on the witness stand. No surprise there because he's on the witness list. But remember, Michael Hill was one of the top guys. You like, Henry, where is Austin St. John? Okay, we got to get to that. Day 3. Day 3, court resumes. Court resumes. And what do we have here? What? Sorry, I'm missing a day. Day 3. Sorry, right here. Got a little bit out of order. Court resumes on day 3. Right? You're like, what's happening? Michael Hill was still on the stand. He was a top guy. He was actually the most important guy because a lot of money went through to his bank account. So this is how they knew, hey, this is the guy. But then you get right here at 10:35, day 2, on February 5th, February 5th, 10:35, Jason Geiger is on the witness stand. Hey, we call to the stand Jason Geiger. Witness, he's sworn in, and this Mr. Vanderjohn is the prosecution. Gives him a direct examination. Now, if you don't know, I do or may have some privileged information that may or may not be true. I can't, it's all hearsay. I was told that Austin St. John heard Court Newman talking about this deal in Austin St. John's garage. Austin St. John hears him, and I believe it was Andrew Moran talking about this PPP stuff, and he says, I want in. This is what I was told. He said, I want in. And they said, you sure? He said, yeah, I want in. Give me in. They said, okay, you're in. All right. Now, after Austin St. John got that money, after he got that money, remember I said $33,000 was missing? I was told he went to Alaska on a family vacation with that. That's what I was told. I can't say if it's sure or not, but if he's watching or his friends are watching, they know. So now let's get back to his testimony right here. I asked some people, how long do you think Austin St. John was on the stand for? Well, let's see. He got on the stand at 10:35. All right. They had this bench conference. That's where, the lawyers meet up. Hey, this is what he's going to testify against, blah, blah, blah. And they resume direct examination. And he doesn't get off the stand until 11:27. So you're like, damn, 52 minutes. 52 minutes on the stand. All right. What happened? So he's testifying literally against Court Newman and likely the other guy for a total of 23 minutes where Mr. Vanger passes the witness to cross-examination. Now, it's two attorneys. So for 20, make sure I got this right. 25 minutes, he's testifying. I'll make sure. Yeah, 25 minutes, he's testifying against court. And then he gets cross-examined for 17 minutes by one attorney. And then he gets cross-examined for 6 minutes by another attorney. Then he gets redirected. The redirect is where anything that's not clear, the prosecution can say, what did you mean by this? Go further explain this. And then he's dismissed. So he 100% testified against his friend. You have undeniable proof that he did it. And after he did, Andrew Moran testified, which was another top guy. And when we get to day 4, where everyone goes off for deliberations, they went to deliberations at 12:03. And by 1:30, little under an hour and a half, they found Court Newman guilty on count 1 and count 2. Now, count 1 and count 2 is, hold on, right here. Here's count 1. Count 1 is conspiracy to commit wire fraud. Right? Conspiracy to commit wire fraud. And we're going to look at the penalty of it. And count 2, remember, I told you they had a new count. If you guys remember, the new count was money laundering. So now Court Newman, with the help of Austin St. John, has been found guilty of conspiracy to commit wire fraud and money laundering. Now, I already know how much time Court Newman is going to get thanks to Austin St. John. So he's found guilty, right? Now, rule of thumb from my inside connection is the people found guilty must serve more time than the people are given probation. So what do we have here? Remember, Austin St. John is likely not going to jail. But remember, I told you, hey, this person was a part of it. They took the plea deal. What'd they get? 5 years probation. 5 years probation. 5 years probation. So that means Court Newman, who is literally facing up to, as you can see, for conspiracy to money laundering, is up to 20 years in prison for money laundering. And wire fraud is the same thing. I believe it's 20 years. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? There we go. Oh, wait, that's not it. Here we go, right here. Is a federal offense punishable by 20 years in prison. So he's facing 20 years for both terms. And he's likely, because of this person getting 5 years, thanks to Austin St. John's testimony, stand-up guy, I think he's a rat, his good friend is going to get anywhere between 5 and 10 years. Now, I happen to have Court Newman's response to Austin St. John testifying. You like, no way. Yeah, I got that shit. So he posted on Facebook right here. Hey, some roads you have to take alone. No family, no friends, no partner, just you and God. Just you and God. It's another one, I believe. Is this it? No. He was in his bag. And to add the kicker, here's another post. I will give you back 7 times what you lost. I mean, court should have known. I believe this may be about his soon-to-be ex-wife. This is one of the toughest things. It's the most important. Difficult to know until it's too late. Love is the most beautiful thing in the world. Hope is next. Just hold on to those no matter your challenge. God always has us. Fall in love with someone who sees the wars within you and not only chooses to stay, but chooses to stand by your side and help you fight them. Now, here's the thing, man. As one divorced man probably coming to another soon divorced man in Court Newman, if Ninjas was giving out 5-year probation plea deals and your best friend already named you in his statement of facts, he was listed on a goddamn witness list to testify against you, why not take a plea deal? Why not take a plea deal? He's already said, hey, look, man, I'm looking out for me and my family. I'm a rat on your ass. I'm a rat. Hey, you set that up. It was your idea. You tricked me. Cord should have took the deal. Could have took the deal. He could have probably avoided jail time. But now, because he didn't, and all his friends who were doing this shit was gonna rat, hey, where Cord at? He's about to go to jail for at least 5 years. Probably 7 to 10. 7 to 10 years in jail. Could have probably walked free. Probably could have did 6 months. But he chose not to. And now Cord is going to be divorced. You know, he put both of these idiots put their family at risk 100%. 100% by participating in this scam to defraud the government, thinking they wasn't going to get caught. As dumb as he is, Austin St. John, he did the smart thing and took a plea deal. Cord, I don't know, maybe just being an idiot, didn't think Austin St. John would be credible. Hey, this ninja is in survival mode. He's a rat. A rat will eat through their own kind for survival, which is exactly what Austin did. Now, he probably could have took a plea deal without indicating Cord. Who knows? But, people like Austin St. John, even if they're guilty, they're going to blame someone else. No, it was Cord's idea. And I was like, well, who sent the money? Cord didn't send the money. You sent the money. You accepted the wire transfers. You processed them. So what do you guys think? Austin St. John ratting on his best friend or former best friend, leading to his best friend's conviction. Hold on. His best friend's conviction and likely going to be sent to jail for 7 to 10 years. It's unfortunate, but Cord, he messed up. When everyone was ratting, that should have been a clear-cut sign to take a plea deal. But he didn't. And Austin St. John, as we have undeniable proof, testified against him and sent them away, or about to send them away for a long time. Now, I don't know what Austin St. John is going to get sentenced to. It's likely going to be 5 years probation like everybody else. But when that becomes available, I'll get that. And what I'll try to do in the meantime, in between time, is get the court transcript of his testimony to see if he fully admitted to participating in wire fraud. But let me know what you guys think in the comments section. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.